Your end is near!
Draugr must have been child's play for her. right track. She's been through here as well. Door up ahead. Looks perfect for hiding an ambush. Be ready.
Your blood will adorn my blade! You mean nothing! Breathed your last! You mean nothing! You Your end is near!
Coward! Just scared him off.
Your death will be my triumph!
Ah, it's one of the infamous Nordic puzzle doors. How quaint. Without the matching claw, they're normally impossible to open. Since I'm certain Carlia already did away with it, we're on our own. Fortunately, these doors have a weakness. I know how to exploit it. Quite simple, really. Carlia is close, I'm certain of it. Now let's get moving. What? What is it? What is it? Do you honestly think your arrow will reach me before my blade finds your heart?
Give me a reason to try.
You're a clever girl, Carlia. Buying Golden Glow Estate and funding Haunting Brew Meadery was inspired.
To ensure an enemy's defeat, you must first undermine his allies. It was the first lesson Gallus taught us.
You always were a quick study.
Not quick enough. Otherwise Gallus would still be alive.
Gallus had his wealth and he had you. All he had to do was look the other way.
Did you forget the oath we took as Nightingales? Did you expect him to simply ignore your methods?
Enough of this mindless banter. Come, Carlia. It's time for you and Gallus to become reunited.
I'm no fool, Mercer. Crossing blades with you would be a death sentence. But I can promise the next time we meet, it will be your undoing.
How interesting. It appears Gallus's history has repeated itself. Carlia has provided me the means to be rid of you, and this ancient tomb becomes your final resting place. But you know what intrigues me the most? The fact that this was all possible because of you. Farewell. I'll be certain to give Brynjolf your regards.
Easy. Easy. Don't get up so quickly. How are you feeling? No. I saved your life. My arrow was tipped with a unique paralytic poison. It slowed your heart and kept you from bleeding out. Had I intended to kill you, we wouldn't be having this conversation. My original intention was to use that arrow on Mercer, but I never had a clear shot. I made a split-second decision to get you out of the way, and it prevented your death. promise you, the thought crossed my mind. The poison on that arrow took me a year to perfect. I only had enough for a single shot. All I had hoped was to capture Mercer alive. Mercer must be brought before the Guild to answer for what he's done. He needs to pay for Gallus's murder. My purpose in using Snowvale Sanctum to ambush Mercer wasn't simply for irony's sake. Before both of you arrived, I recovered a journal from Gallus's remains. I suspect the information we need is written inside. I wish I knew. The journal is written in some sort of language I've never seen before. Enther. Gallus's friend at the College of Winterhold. Of course. It's the only outsider Gallus trusted with the knowledge of his Nightingale identity. There were 3 of us. Myself, Gallus, and Mercer. We were an anonymous splinter of the Thieves' Guild in Riften. Perhaps I'll tell you more about it later. Right now, you need to head for Winterhold with the journal and get the translation. Here, take these as well. They may prove useful for your journey. Remember, speak only to Enther. Trust no one else.
Fancy yourself an alchemist, hmm? Never could get the hang.
What are you doing that for?
I don't really know anyone at the college. I guess everyone just assumes I do because I'm a Dunmer.
The Jarl has put out a bounty on the dragon that's been tapped.
Me? Nothing. Maybe you'd like to help me keep up appearances. Old Nellicar has a mage's staff in his room in the frozen hearth. People won't see me. Maybe you'd like... It'd be good to have that staff, in case... Thanks. I'll be waiting for it.
I'm sorry, could you describe the smell?
Like some horrible monster was turned inside out and then exploded. What did you do?
It was a minor miscalculation. I've already corrected it for future experiments.
This is why people have a problem with your college, Nellicar.
Just say the word if you need a drink or
The
something.
mages don't let us go into college. They said... Aster says his pa says the college makes lots of bad
This should
things
come in
happen.
handy.
The mages seem look nice.
Let me... do a few tricks.
There's not many people left in Winterhold, so I only have Aster to play with. And sometimes he's mean.
Unless you're bringing me another round, you can just keep walking.
Yes. Shh. All right, let's meet me in my quarters. Can I help you? Carlia, do you have Gallus's journal? A problem? No, he's written all of the No, the court with word of warning. Coselmo is a fierce guardian of his research. Getting the information. Can I help?
So you can cast a few spells. Am I supposed to be impressed? No lollygagging. Whoever did this.
Damn shame. What
I
happened?
mostly deal with petty thievery and
Damn
what
shame.
Been too long since we've had a good bandit.
What damn shame.
You can't win this. Put you down.
All right, you've had enough.
What? Damn you!
Come quietly or take the Jarl's justice. You have committed crimes against Skyrim and her people. What? It's off to the...
All right, President. There's no... You got it? Good. All right. Open her up. Now you, get down there.
You a fighting gal? How about a little bet? Got any ale or mead? Arnleaf and some, but we don't get any shipments in. 100 septim says I can take you. That's the spirit. Let's go.
Take it. Fight back. You just gonna stand there and take it?
Wait, I can still fight. No, I can't.
Who taught you to fight? Keep those hands up.
Fair fight. Here you are.
Someone do something.
Excuse me, but do you know anything about this house? Seen it? I'm with the Vigil of Stendar. We believe this house might have been used for Daedra. I was actually... Follow me, and keep your eyes open. Daedra are powerful creatures and tricksters. Never know what you'll find.
Tacitus. What? Need a new blade? Looking to protect yourself? Or deal some damage? Let me know if you need something forged. When will I learn how to forge weapons? Isn't that my job?
The Treasury House is really just for patrons of the Silverblood family. You don't belong here. It's an old family. The Silverblood. And of course they owned Sidna Mine, the finest prison. For one, the landowner... All... Nepos the Nose hand... You want... If you're here to talk politics, though, you'd want his brother, Thongvor. He spends most of his time in Understone Keep.
I've worked in the Treasury House for almost 20 years.
I'm married to Thonar Silverblood. Keep that in mind while you're speaking to me. And guess who owns the Silverblood? He's the real head of this family. He may not be the eldest, but all the that keeps us respected is handled by my Thongvor. Yes, I was bored.
Thongvor may be the head of the... We control every piece of this. If someone joins, every prison... Need something? Yes?
You won't get away with that.
Outsiders.
Come on in. The Silverblood Inn has plenty of strong drink and clean rooms.
My favorite drinking buddy. Let's get some mead.
Oh, it's you. The one from the market.
I'm what you'd call a soldier of fortune. Make me an offer, and I just might fight at your side. I'm a busy man. Half this city works for my family, and I have to keep them in line. Be careful.
What are you hiding? You there. You another Imperial puppet? What of it, she's... You can tell Jarl Igmund that the Silverblood family won't tolerate his coward. We keep... He's busy forgetting that Ulfric... That... He founded the Empire. Now, the elves dictate everything we do. He... Just like Talos himself at the Battle of Old Hroldan, reclaiming the Reach from those heathen natives. Stay out of trouble in my city. The Silverblood family will be hurt. Jarl can refuse to see me all he likes. He can't ignore us forever.
You! Who are you to approach the Jarl of Markarth? Very well. You may approach the mournful throne. But watch your words.
You speak to
Keep your eyes
Igmund,
open
son
for
of
Forsworn when
Orolfdir,
you're on the road.
Jarl of Mar... But if you're willing to work... But I can't... My scouts have tracked down one of the Force... We will see. Yes, and everything is made of stone, even the bed. It all... We promised... We were forced to arrest all of them. Ulfric Stormcloak, their leader, used the whole thing as proof that the Empire had abandoned Skyrim. The rebels called it the Markarth Incident. It was the founding day for the Stormcloaks, and where this war really started. My gods told me. I want to make things clear. They are only a threat in the hills and along the roads where they live. Everywhere else, we are in control. The White Gold Concordant, our treaty with the elves after the Great War, forbids free worship of Talos. But that's what we promised Ulfric and his men. It seems foolish looking back, but at the time we were hoping the elves wouldn't find out. So when they did find out, it was either we arrest Ulfric and the militia, or enter into yet another war with the Aldmeri Dominion. The choice was clear. When the many of the... It was little... But the leaders of the uprising... When the it was little more than a chaotic uprising. But the Reach was removed from Imperial authority for 2 years before we reclaimed
I'm Igmund's uncle. The Jarl has put out a bounty on Forsworn. Here, take a look at this decree for details.
I want no mercy.
I have letters.
Understand?
Be careful!
Need a new blade?
Blood and silver, friend. Blood and silver. Bloody enough for you, outsider? Then turn around and go back where... Blood and silver are what flows through Markarth. That's the way it is. It's right there. They have a... I work for them. No. Been here The Silverbloods pay me. Jarl is... As long as you don't mind going axe to axe with a bunch of Daedra-worshipping savages who practice the dark arts. Yeah.
I'm sorry to drag you into Markarth. You want answers? A man goes crazy in the Mark. This has been going... Please. You find out why that woman was attacked, who's behind Waylon and the Forsworn, and I'll pay you for any information you bring. Once you've found out, she's not from... Visitors to the city usually... He was one of... I never knew much about Waylon. They're remnants of the Nords, but somehow they're still here. Yes, he was killed. I've been trying... I swore I was going to just... Yes. It all started when I was a boy. My father owned one of the mines. Rick.
I'm a busy... Thongvor may be the head of the family, but I'm the hands. We control every piece of this city. The people should be calling us...
I'm married to Thonar Silverblood. Keep that in mind while you're speaking to me.
The Silverblood family will be heard. Stay out of trouble in my city.
What are you doing here? The excavation site is closed. I don't need any more workers or guards. Matt, I'm sorry, I'm calling it Calcelmo. Preposterous. You must be mad to think I'd While I appreciate being an admirer, I'm sure you can appreciate... Do you realize? You best rethink this course of action, or... Very well. Perhaps when my research is complete, I'll feel more comfortable discussing my findings.
Can I help you?
Come on in. The Silverblood Inn has plenty of strong drink and clean rooms.
Oh, it's you. The one from the mark... No. I was just visiting. I had some business here. Was it that I'm one of They... Mark my words. Thonar Silverblood was behind that attack in the market. Somehow.
You. I've seen you back off. You don't want to know what happens to... You're finding it. This is your last warning, outsider. We keep the peace here.
Bloodiest beef in the
Stay out of our business.
Go! Help! Murder!
The fuck?
Oh.
Jewelry. All
What happened?
You lost? The Warren... I guess someone else will be taking his room now. Sorry, but you don't exactly belong... Trust is hard to come by here. But all right. Until next time.
Don't know anyone here who doesn't have rattles or ataxia. Yes? Yes?
Warrens ain't for... It's where you go when you can't afford a room anywhere else. About the time they opened the mines, someone got the idea to throw beds in here. Laborers, the sick, the lame, we're all here. That's right. Welcome to Markarth, traveler. Thank the divines you can choose to live somewhere else. That's right. Welcome to Markarth, traveler. Thank the dev-
You've been digging around where you don't belong. It's time you learned a lesson. Let's go. Come on, let's see what you're made of.
Yeah.
Yeah! You're just gonna stand there and take it. Fight back. Yeah! You're just gonna stand there and take it. Fight back. You mangy piece of... I was sent by Nepos the Nose. The old man hands out the orders. He told me to make sure you didn't get in the way. That's all I know,
Yes?
I swear.
Hey, you. Yeah, you. Fresh meat for your stomach?
Excuse me. What's your business here? We haven't been expecting you, and the old man needs his rest. Come back some other time.
Wait. It's okay, my dear. Send her...
Need something?
Yes, Nepos. You heard him. Go on in.
I'm sorry about my housekeeper. She's a little protective of... Ah, yes. You've proven to be a real bloodhound. Well, you've sniffed me out. I've been playing this game for almost 20 years. Sending the young, because my king told me to. I don't know how, but he lives. I get his messages. He is the king. He stokes the... all from inside. My dear, you aren't the first one to have gotten this far. You won't be the last. Markarth, but then Ulfric and his men came. Those of us who didn't run were executed, except for myself. Where are you? I'm sorry, but you're not leaving alive.
What?
Someone!
I'm sorry. We're only interested in helping our patrons.
What are you doing here? I told them no visitors. The Imperial agent. This is my business. My city. Now get out!
Who's that?
Haha, found you!
My wife. Damn Madanach. Damn his forsworn backside. Fine. They're my... He was supposed to keep them under control. When they're uprising, I offered... So I've let him run his little forsworn rebellion. You already got what you wanted, you damn... You and Madanach. Now get out of my house.
Wait, I know you. Wait, I know you. Wait, I know you. Ah! Wait, I know you. Wait, I know you.
What was that? Yes, yes, what is it now? Blood will adorn my blade! Out of my way! feeble attempt to hide is insulting. Making this too easy! Making this too easy! Your end is near! Your end is near! Making this too easy! Your end is near! Out of my way! Yes, yes, what is it now?
Give me a reason to try.
You're a clever girl, Carlia. Buying Golden Glow Estate and funding Haunting Room Meadery was inspired.
To ensure an enemy's defeat, you must first undermine his allies. It was the first lesson Gallus taught us.
You always were a quick study.
Not quick enough, otherwise Gallus would still be alive.
Gallus had his wealth and he had you. All he had to do was look the other way.
Did you forget the oath we took as Nightingales? Did you expect him to simply ignore your methods?
Enough of this mindless banter. Come, Carlia. It's time for you and Gallus to become reunited.
I'm no fool, Mercer. Crossing blades with you would be a death sentence, but I can promise the next time we meet, it will be your undoing.
How interesting. It appears Gallus's history has repeated itself. Carlia has provided me the means to be rid of you, and this ancient tomb becomes your final resting place. But do you know what intrigues me the most? The fact that this was all possible because of you. Farewell. I'll be certain to give Brynjolf your regards.
Easy. Easy. Don't get up so quickly. How are you feeling? No, I saved your life. My arrow was tipped with a unique paralytic poison. It slowed your heart and kept you from bleeding out. Easy. Easy. Don't get up so quickly. How are you feeling? No. Had I intended to kill I made a split-second decision to get you out of the way, and it prevented your death. I promise. All I had hoped was to... Mercer must be brought before my purpose before both of you arrived. I wish I knew. Enther. It's the only outside... There were 3. Perhaps... Here, take these as well. They may prove useful for your journey.